5 more words.
Zoomers overshare at the workplace. Dagan, I am obviously not one to criticize this. But I mean, between my TV and my books my books especially are just full of salacious details I drop about my own life. But I get paid for that. So, but still, I'm for this. What do you think?
But you do it in public as well. And yeah. I think, so there are multiple layers to this story, that it speaks to talking on social media into the ether is not satisfying, that you need the gratification of a live audience. So now all of these young people have started talking about like their itches and their rashes in the workplace.
I don't have those.
No, not you, but talking about personal things. However, I read the article about this, and it sounded like some middle-aged lady who's dusty downtown, who needs, who's creeping around the office, eavesdropping on these young people having personal conversations. Yeah. So here's this like,
you okay?
Well, like this Gen X pervert who's like needs to mind her own damn business. That's what it sounds like. These young people, they're just having personal conversations with their friends. It's the Gen X and the millennials who are gross.
David's really trying to keep it together ever since you said dusty downstairs. David, do you have this problem at Western Razor?
You know, we don't. We're so focused on American manufacturing.
No, it's because your razors have a little lube strip on them.
That's true. That's a good conversation starter. But, you know, we never had I am Gen Z, everyone knows that. Okay, millennial, I'll admit it. We couldn't be complaining too much at work when we were young because all the World War II guys were still there. You know, so you can't, what am I going to come in? Oh, you know, I had a bad date last night. He'd be like, yeah, well, I was at Iwo Jima.
Okay.
They finally.
You got him.
Finally.
You got it, baby.
There's one good joke for every 10 you hate.
I think the sweet spot is a World War II joke.
Charlie, okay, I need you to tell me, Charlie, who does this at Fox and Friends Weekend? Tell me, no one's listening.
I can't answer that. But I am here for the oversharing. I love it when people overshare.
Yeah.
I love hearing about all of it. The problem is when it becomes like psycho and it's like boring problems, like the itchy stuff. I don't want to hear. But I think that's all the fault of HR departments. Not to offend you, but I think because I know how much you love the HR departments.
You gotta like, hey, I love you. You know, that's.
But it's HR departments that have created this problem where they think that you can actually bring your itchy problems to work, and that's not where they're supposed to be. But if you want to tell me about what happened last night, I'm here for that. I'm delighted to listen to it.
Absolutely. Heather, what do you think?
I don't need to know like how Charlie's cows get milked on the farm. You know, there's like a line, especially for men. I mean, I get it.
That's
women.
where the line starts for me.
Oh. I would love to get in that line. I mean, like, okay, women share, like, babies, breastfeeding, like, that kind of stuff is okay. But, like, for men to say it, and then I think this is where there is a gender difference. Like, men still have to be really careful. Because if a man's to talk to you about that, there is still, like, post-Me Too era. You have to be really careful about what you say in the workplace. I mean, I'm somewhat qualified to
Not on this show.
Oh, yeah, not on this show.
I don't think HR watches this show. Speaking of which, Charlie, can I come over and milk your cows?
Anytime you want. You have an open invitation.
You won't know if you don't ask, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.